When you receive your paycheck, what's the first thing you do? For most people, the process is simple: pay the landlord, pay the utility company, pay the credit card, and then maybe save whatever is left over. This approach turns saving into an afterthought, a residual, optional activity that is almost always interrupted by a sudden expense or a tempting purchase. To achieve financial mastery, we must reverse this mindset. The foundational behavioral strategy is simple yet revolutionary. You must pay yourself first. This principle mandates that saving and investing for your future self must be treated as the single most important bill you pay each month. The pay yourself first method requires moving your savings contribution automatically to an investment or savings account the very moment your paycheck arrives. Why is this a mandatory bill? Because psychologically, this forces you to prioritize your financial future above all else. When you remove the money immediately, you achieve two things. First, you guarantee consistent progress toward your goals, sidestepping the willpower required to save manually later in the month. Second, and crucially, you learn to manage your entire lifestyle based on the remaining income, not the full amount. You are enforcing financial discipline through logistics, transforming saving from a passive hope into a proactive, guaranteed expense. Human effort is fragile. Automation is invincible. The success of the pay yourself first principle relies heavily on eliminating human choice from the process. This is done through automation. You should utilize digital tools to schedule regular recurring transfers from your checking account directly into a separate high-yield savings account or a retirement investment account like a 401k or IRA. If your employer offers direct deposit, you should direct a specific percentage of your paycheck to land directly in that savings account, bypassing your main spending account entirely. This creates a set and forget approach. It ensures that your contribution happens every payday, regardless of whether you're feeling flush or stressed. This consistency, even of a small amount, is the key because it gives the engine of wealth, compound interest, the longest possible runway to work. The magic of paying yourself first is that it forces you to capture the irreplaceable asset of time for your investments. Let's look at two hypothetical investors, Carolina and Andy. Carolina is a disciplined saver. She uses the pay yourself first rule strictly from age 25 to 44, investing a set amount and then stopping. Andy starts saving later at age 4, but commits to the exact same investment amount until age 65. Because Carolina's money had an extra 19 years to compound, she ends up with significantly more wealth than Andy, even though she stopped contributing 20 years earlier. This shows that the financial consequence of delaying investment is severe and irreversible. The consistency enforced by paying yourself first maximizes the impact of time. By treating yourself as a creditor, you ensure that you capture those critical early years when compound interest, the earning returns, is most powerful. This disciplined saving directly engages the concept of delayed gratification. By choosing to fund your future self immediately, you resist the immediate urge to consume. This resistance creates surplus funds or discretionary income that is now available for potentially higher yielding investments, the true source of accelerated wealth accumulation. It's about making a conscious choice. Resist the temptation of an instant reward, that spontaneous purchase, in favor of a potentially greater financial reward later. So, what is the action you can take today? Open a separate account, a high yield savings or investment account, and immediately set up an automated transfer that occurs the day you get paid. Start small if you must, but make it non negotiable. The pay yourself first principle transforms the question from how much should I save to how much am I willing to spend after I secure my financial future. By putting yourself first, you are investing in the most important long term asset you have, your own financial future.